Hey guys, Bree here again with another quick word. So, the Lord gave me a really quick vision, and in this vision, it was a really, really, really obese Buddha, like 600-pound life size Buddha, who was just stuffing his face. And what the Lord was showing me was food has become an idol for a lot of us. And it's not that we intentionally do that. I personally have always been partnering and having a partnership with the Lord regarding food, because it becomes an idol when I'm feeling sad and I just am having a bad day, or I'm just feeling weary. I want comfort. And instead of me going to Christ first for that comfort, I want to go get food. I want Chinese food. I want, whatever things that aren't necessarily good for me, right? So it has a ton of sugar, a ton of fat. And my personal consecration to the Lord was, no refined sugars like that, and like fast food and things like that. And so whenever I'm feeling down or I'm having a really hard time, that's the first thing I want to do. I just want to go, I'll tell the Lord, like, I just want a burger. Like, I just want to go eat. And so by him, and it was such a quick vision, by him showing me like this really obese Buddha, he was saying that, like, daughter, this is an idol. And whenever the Lord points an idol out in your life, because he's gracious and merciful, it's so important that we squash it, like, immediately. Like, we can repent of it. Father, I repent for making that an idol. I did not realize about that. And I ask for your mercy and grace to cover that sin. And then we have to be very aware that when we're having a hard day or we're having a hard time, like, even if we happen to think of food first, like, oh, I really want this, go to the Lord first, sit with him and say, Lord, this is how I'm feeling. And then when I tell you, like, lately, sometimes, like, I'll go to the Lord when I'm feeling a certain sort of way, and he will give me such a peace. Even if I start out like shouting at him, because in frustration, or just shouting in general, like, he'll listen, and then he will give me peace. And then it's important to be quiet so you can hear him. But I don't know who this was for. It was certainly for me. But we really have to check the idol of food, because we don't really realize, but food, I came across something the other day that said food and poverty is linked, right? Because the Lord has been getting on me about budgeting and things like that, and I haven't been doing the best with it. But when I think about, like, when he tells me, like, hey daughter, you're reckless spending and things like that, I'm like, Lord, I don't buy anything. But then I really think about it, and I'm like, I buy food. Like, I buy a lot of food that I want that I probably don't need, right? And so this was kind of like a two-part message, but I hope it helped somebody. And let's just realign ourselves, because the Lord is coming through. Okay, he's coming through. We don't want anything in our way.